My name is Kiara Furrer and I'm a Sports Medicine 3 student at South Dallas High School. For my project, I did ankle injury prevention for dancers. My main goal of this project was to improve my client's ankle stability and strengthen the ankle in order to lessen the chances of ankle injuries in the future. The client I used for this project was a 17-year-old dancer. She's been dancing for 8 years and she's a competitive dancer. She dances a minimum of 20 hours per week. For my pre-programmed testing, I had my client do a 15-second balance in a passe, which is a ballet position on one foot, which is commonly used in dance. For this evaluation, I expect her ankle to be upright, completely stable, in line with her leg, and her weight should be on her big toe and her second toe. This is a picture of a professional ballerina with her leg completely straight and her ankle is upright, and her weight is distributed in between her big toe and her second toe. These are the videos of the flat ground data I did. As you can see, her ankle tends to move a lot and is very wobbly instead of staying upright and still for the 15 seconds that she did the balance. And I had her do this on both legs, and the results were about the same on both legs. They're just very wobbly and not stable at all. Next, I had her do the same evaluation but on a yoga block instead of flat ground to make it a little bit harder. Her ankle got even more wobbly and she struggled even much more to keep her ankle upright and stay on her balance. She just wobbles a lot and it's a very big struggle for her. Next, I had her do it on a pillow, which is the hardest out of the three of them. She said this one was the hardest for her and she really struggled with this one. And as you could see, she really struggles to keep herself stable and not fall off. And she loses her balance multiple times and has to move her arms. In order to improve these results, I had her do a program which she did daily for about 2 weeks, and the total program time was about 5 minutes to do all of the exercises. I had her do ABCs, which is drawing the ABCs of her foot, Theraband Inversion, which she tied a Theraband to a table or some kind of pole, and her outside foot and moved her foot away from the table, and then inversion, which was the inside foot and moved the foot away from the table. Then I had her do heel raises, toe raises, balances on one leg, and hops. Here's some videos of her doing the exercises. First we have her Theraband Inversion. Here we have her drawing the ABCs with her foot. And here are her heel raises. Next we have her toe raises and her single leg balances. I chose these specific exercises because these are things that she can easily transfer into her dancing, and when I did research, these are the things that said would strengthen her ankles and stabilize them the best. And here are her post-program results after doing those exercises for 2 weeks daily. Here's her flat ground videos. As you can see, her ankle is much more stable and she's able to stay on her balance much easier. It's less wobbly and way more stable. Next, we have our yoga block. And as you can see in these videos, Her ankle is a lot more stable than it was in the first videos, and she's able to keep her balance way easier and way less struggling and a lot less wobbly. And finally, we have her videos on the pillow. I can definitely see a lot of improvement within these short period of time. In order to ensure that I would get results from these programs, I met with my client every other day to see how she was doing with these exercises and make sure that she was performing them correctly. As we could see from her videos, her ankle is much more stable in the videos after the program than before. They're not perfect, but there was noticeable improvement in her strength and stability. And in order to further improve these results, I would recommend that she continues the program for a longer period of time to get even more stable ankles. My client said that it was very difficult at first. However, within the first couple of days, she saw a big difference on her ankle strength and has seen a huge difference in her point classes as well. Thank you.